What's up, guys? Happy Juneteenth. I'm off today, home alone without the wife, bored, hanging with the dogs. Today I thought I'd make another video for you guys on the most trash show on YouTube, Garage Goons, baby. Like, comment, subscribe. But today we're going to do something a little bit off topic, off kilter, off what I normally do. Today I'm talking about something that I really care about, and that would be cologne. I like cologne. I like smelling good. I like, just feeling good about myself and having something pleasant that occasionally reminds me that, life's good and stuff that makes me happy and reminds me of that when I catch whiffs of it. So anyways, I got a list for you. If you have $100 to spend, you're broke as a joke, but you want to smell like $1,000,000, I got you, homie. So let's get into it. It's summer right now. We're middle of June. It's officially summertime. So the first fragrance I got, Nautica Voyage. This stuff is cheap. It's a classic. It gets dunked on all the time. I don't get it. I think it's fucking fantastic. But for dum-dums like me that don't know about cardamom and what vetiver is and ambroxan, I don't pretend to be a chemist and I don't know what half these plants smell like for real. I'm going to tell you the dum-dum version of what this smells like to me. Cucumber water with mint. You ever been to a bougie restaurant where they have like flavored waters? Cucumber water with mint and the blue shower gel, like the generic, whatever, Old Spice or Axe blue shower gel. Mix that with cucumber water and mint. That's what you have here. You can hate on it all you want, but this shit is cheap. It lasts on me I'm a type 1 diabetic and my skin is drier than dry all the time, no matter how much lotion I dump on it every day. It's dry, so I know that scents on me are gonna last not as long as probably the average person. So if I get 4 or 5 hours out of something, like I get with this, 4 or 5 hours, you're probably gonna get 5, 6, 7 hours. But yeah, that's what I get. 5 hours usually. And by the way, after I spray it on, I would say my smell shell or the performance or the whatever that term is where, people, how far people are away that can smell you, it's like 2 feet, okay? And you get that for about 2 hours and then it shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. What I like about this though is if you do active shit, you start sweating, you're moving around, maybe it's a hiking date, whatever it is, you're at the beach, you're moving around, you start to sweat, you start to move, you start to get your body going, it actually reactivates itself. It's cool. It's like a superpower that this one has. You start doing athletic shit and sweating a little bit more, you're afraid of the stink, but then you're actually reminded, oh shit, I have cologne on, and it reactivates itself. You think the smell's gone away, and then all of a sudden you start sweating and it comes back in full force. That's a really cool aspect of this. I'll show you the atomizer. Where's Voyage? I labeled all these. It's not great. The cap's not great. No magnetic. It kind of comes off pretty easily. Definitely don't pick this up by the cap. It will fall. But actually, you know what? I take it back. It's not a pressurized atomizer, but it's got some oomph to it, okay? Yeah, cucumber water, mint, shower gel. Awesome. And it dries down the same way. More on the cucumber mint side than the shower gel after the dry down, but it's clean, it's good, lasts 5 hours. Great if you're gonna get active, awesome. So now that we got summer out of the way, and by the way, I'm giving you seasons, but you can wear these anytime you want. Your body, your choice. It's gonna work on you. If your girl loves shit and she says wear this year round, listen to her, okay? Because your opinion is the one that matters the most, and then your girl next, or your boy, whatever you're into, your man's, whatever you got going on at home. Not my business, but you and your significant other are the only people that fragrances should matter to. But also, that being said, if you share a cubicle with someone, don't wear something that they're gonna hate you for, all right? So keep that in mind. Nautica Voyage. Oh, before I move on, Nautica Voyage, $14.24 for 100 ml, okay? That is bang for your buck. That's on theperfumespot.com. So go get that. That's of 6/19/24, June 19th, 2024. So $14.24, 100 ml. That's hard to beat. Everything on all the websites I'm going to give you is 100% guaranteed authentic. So you don't have to worry about them being sketchy. Okay. The next one. This is going to be a fall time fragrance. Most people consider it a fall time fragrance. Honestly, I'm giving you the fragrances that I think you could wear basically year round, except for in the most extreme heat situations in summer. But all of these you can pretty much wear year round. Okay. And this one to me feels a little bit more dressy, a little bit more classy. But this one, a lot of people say is a clone of Tuxedo. I don't think so. I think it smells different enough, but you could definitely see the similarities. It's going to be Rocus Mustache Eau de Parfum. How did I do? How's my French? I know I butchered it. I'm good. You don't have to tell me how bad my French is. My bad. Anyways, Rocus Mustache. This you can get on fragrancex.com, $22.91. And guess what? That's going to be for the 125 ml. If you thought this was good for 14, whatever I said, 14.24 for 100, 125, $22.91. Look how big this freaking bottle is, okay? This stuff is fantastic. It smells so damn good, guys. When you spray it on, it's initially got that kind of harsh burn of like a Jack Daniel's whiskey, okay? So I'm just letting you know that off the top, but let it settle down. It only takes about 10 minutes. Here's Rocus Mustache. Here's it right here. Okay, that's where I sprayed. It's had a chance to dry down. With this, I get a sweet vanilla note and I get a smoky bourbon, okay? This is like bullet bourbon with some vanilla. You know what this smells like? This smells like an old fashioned because you get the orange bitters in there with some vanilla, okay? And like a really high quality bourbon. I'll show you the atomizer. Awesome atomizer on this. Love this atomizer. Oh, it's so good. Guys, I love this smell. It's a little bit boozy, very classy. You get a little bit of citrus in there, but for the most part, I'm getting like high quality bullet bourbon, you know, Woodford Reserve level bourbon. Oh, fuck, that's good. I love it. And Tuxedo's popular amongst the ladies. I don't know what it is, but it definitely feels like something you could wear to a wedding, especially in cold weather. But like I said, year round, whatever you want to do that, okay? Rocus Mustache, fragrancex.com, $22.91. Boom, get that, okay? Oh, and by the way, as it dries down, it gets smoother. That harsh, really just alcoholic, woodsy, barrel, harsh, smoky burn that you get from like if you just crack open a can of Jack Daniels, a bottle of Jack Daniels and smell it. That burn goes away after about 10 minutes and it smoothens out and it's like the best freaking classy drink ever, okay? So, now that we've done summer, fall, the next season, winter. CK1 Shock. This one I freaking love. I love this scent. I love this. And by the way, I'm going to give you the price on these, and most of these are going to be testers, which means you won't get the box. But never buy the full presentation of CK1 Shock, all right, guys? It comes with a cap that screws on like this, and then you take the cap off and you screw on the atomizer. So there's really no point in paying for a cap. On these, I get it. You want to have the cap, right? You want to have the cap to keep it, you know, whatever, to make it look nice. This, there is no cap for. There's no cap that goes on this. It's just the atomizer. The atomizer on this is actually pretty garbage, but this smells like a really, really nice, mild cigar. If you clip the end of a new cigar before you light it, you smell the end. You smell the tobacco leaf that it's rolled in, and it's really mild. It's got some vanilla in there, maybe a little bit of caramel, and then that's how it opens up. A blast of vanilla, a blast of tobacco. Then when it settles down, to me, I smell Johnny Walker Black. If you like the smell of scotch, right, like a nice, smooth, a little bit of leather, a little bit of tobacco, a little bit of caramel, a lot of vanilla, and just smooth. That's what this settles down into. Once it dries down, it's like a nice Johnny Walker Black, and I freaking love this one. To me, the smell shell or projection, as the experts say, maybe arm's length, and then it shrinks, and it lasts about 6 hours for me. So the first 3 hours, you're out here. Maybe 2 hours in, you're right here, and then after that, it's like, you know. But this is a scent that the girl's gonna want to cuddle with you. Anyways, this is like a warm by the campfire, out on a date night. It's cool weather. Again, you can wear this year round. It's really not going to take over a room and overbearing, but you know, your body, your choice, and you make that decision for yourself. But CK1 Shock, this one on fragrancenet.com, $17.63. Okay, $17.63 for this bad boy, and that's going to be 3.4 ounces, which is approximately 100 milliliters. That's a great price. Okay. And I've even seen it cheaper before, but those are the websites I pulled up right now. The next one is almost going to be a year-round fragrance. I wouldn't recommend this in the high heat of summer. If you're in 4th of July, 90 plus degrees territory, maybe not the smell for you, but you can pull it off at night. And this is the only one that I'm going to say right off the bat is an actual true 100% clone. This one you can make an argument, but I think it's different enough. But this one, Latafa Assad, okay? Let's just get the bullshit out of the way. It's a Middle Eastern fragrance. They have a cheesy bottle. It's plastic. The cap is plastic. The bottle's plastic. They try to jazz it up with this gold band around it, but it's all plastic. It feels very cheap. It looks very cheap. They tried to make it look extravagant. It does feel nice to hold, I'm not going to lie. But one thing I will say is, even though I think it's a plastic atomizer, it's a good atomizer, guys. And let me just hit the one test strip I have. Oh, I've never smelled Sauvage Elixir, but I get it. I get it if this is what it smells like. This smells like barbershop in a mountain town, okay? You went on a trip to go snowboarding or skiing or sledding or tubing or just have snowball fights and be up near the pine trees, and you need to get a haircut because you're looking dusty. You're looking dusty, bro. And what did I say, bro? I meant to say bro. You're looking dusty, bro. Go fix your hair, okay? You go to the barbershop, and it's old school. It's not one of these new barbershops where they're putting hearts in your hair, certified lover boy Drake style. No, it's old school barbershop. It's a bunch of dudes in there getting Hightown fades and flat tops and old school cuts, buzz cuts, that type of shit. You know, the newscaster cut, that type of shit. And you know what that smells like. It smells like the closest thing I can think of that you could go access and know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what the old school barbershop smells like, smell yourself some Barbasol, the green can Barbasol. It's just the old school shaving cream, okay? Old school with some woods in there, maybe some like pine or cedar I'm getting. It smells like a barbershop that's like in a lodge building, right? Like the barbershop is made out of freaking cedar, okay? It's in a mountain town. Old school smell. This is a beast. This one projects pretty good. Stays like about 3 feet off my skin, arm's length away for like 4 hours, and it lasts me 6 to 7. So on my skin, again, I have bad skin. That's a banger. That's a banger of a fragrance, and to me, anything longer than 5-6 hours is fine. Anyways, I don't need shit or necessarily want shit to last longer than that. Regardless, I want to take a shower and smell like the soap I use and not the cologne I used before, right? And if I want to apply something else later in the day, I don't want the smells mixing. But this is phenomenal. I think you could wear this in, again, I'm not going to tell you what season to wear it, but to me, this is a spring, fall, and winter fragrance. I wouldn't do the high heat of summer, but you could get away with it in the summer evening. This is fantastic, okay? Boom. And by the way, Joma Shop. Assad on Joma Shop, $24.99. Boom. That's a hell of a deal. It's gonna last you forever. I think this is how many milliliters is it? I don't remember. It doesn't say on here. I want to say this is like at least 100 milliliters. definitely feels pretty heavy for a plastic bottle. So then the last one I cheated, guys, because I couldn't find it online. Okay, so you're gonna have to take my word for it, because if you find it online, you're gonna say, wait a minute, Tyler, I spent over $100. This is your under $100 list. You're right. If you found it online, the cheapest price I found was like $25. But it's just too good, and I couldn't leave it off the list. And by the way, you're gonna have to believe me on this. I found it at Burlington for $12.99. Okay, Banana Republic Metal Rain. This shit is so good, guys. This is year-round, winter, spring, fall, summer, doesn't matter. High heat, freezing your balls off, mild weather. This is fucking fantastic. I love this smell. Okay, when you spray it, it opens up. I looked up the notes and it said blackcurrant. I had no idea what blackcurrant was, but it's basically boysenberry or like a blackberry. Smell a blackberry jam or a boysenberry jam. That's what you're getting. And a really masculine, musky lavender. Okay? I know lavender, you're thinking, oh, that sounds like a no. Like, I actually smell like lavender flowers out in nature. It's kind of pungent. It's got a nice aroma to it, but it's definitely a strong smell. And those two, the blackberry and the lavender, mix together and make this fantastic, sweet, masculine smell. I think it's mass appealing. All of these are designed to be mass appealing. I'm not going to recommend some niche stuff that like is going to divide the room. All of these I picked out to be that were cheap, well performing, and that I think most people are going to really like. Okay, and this one, Metal Rain, is fantastic. So once it dries down on Metal Rain, let's go ahead and spray my homemade test strip. Yeah, terrible atomizer. What do you want for $12.99? Oh my God. This is like the best opening, like the best 5 minute, like 5 minutes out of here. That first smell is so good, so refreshing. It literally feels like you're in a field of berries. You know what I mean? Like it's so good. It's so good. It wakes you up, it perks you up. The lavender and the blackberry just mix together perfectly. When it settles down, this is going to sound unappealing, but it's actually really fantastic. It has this smell of, the best way I can explain it is, remember when the ice cream man came and you asked your mom or your dad or whoever for some change, and your hands were all sweaty because you were outside playing and it was hot in the middle of summer and you want to get some ice cream from the ice cream truck? So they gave you quarters, and then you ran with your dirty, sweaty, nasty little hot hands, and then you gave it to the ice cream man and you got whatever you wanted. That smell left on your hands from the coins mixing with the sweat, that's the smell I get mixed with this. And I know that sounds terrible, but that metallic, wet metallic smell goes so good with the berry and the lavender. I can't explain it. You just have to try it for yourself. But if you can somehow imagine those three smells combining in your head, the lavender, the blackberry, and the like a wet, salty metal, it is so good, guys. It is so good. It only lasts me about 4 or 5 hours, to be honest, and projection's not great on it. It's more of an enclosed scent than it is like a scent that's going to be arm's length. It's going to be, you know, if someone's right here sitting next to you, they might get a whiff. If someone's cuddling with you, they'll definitely get a whiff. Someone's kissing you, they'll smell it. Someone's hugging you, they'll smell it. But, you know, this is not like a kick down the door, hey, I'm here, guys. This is like, I smell fresh, I smell clean, I smell like I'm in the field with berries, and it's just, it does remind you a little bit of when it's raining outside, like a wet field of berries with the metal, right? And I also sort of get that scent a little bit in here. There's like a musk of when it's about to rain, and you can smell like damp, wet asphalt or damp, wet sidewalk. You know when it's about to rain, that smell, I can't explain the smell, but you know what it smells like. It's about to rain, the sidewalk and the asphalt smell different. That's in here as well. But it's a fantastic flavor. $12.99. I got the 1 ounce. Couldn't find the 1 ounce online, so it's only 30 ml, but you can get, I think, under $25. You can get the 100 ml of this. So totally worth it. Under $100, especially if you get this one for $12.99. All these are cheap. All these are great. All these will do the job. Date night, dressed up, playful, cold weather, any weather. If you want to smell clean and old school and masculine, anytime, any day, anywhere. Really, all these are super versatile, and you could probably wear them year round, to be honest. But who am I to tell you? Hey, listen, if you like it and your girl or your man or whoever your significant other is likes it, and you're not choking people out at the office with it, hey, do you, man. Do what you're going to do. But this is my list for under $100. Cover for you for year round. Good performance. Cheap. And yeah. So, Garage Goons, most trash show on YouTube. Thanks for watching another one. Like, comment, subscribe. And again, this is the most trash show on YouTube. We out this piece.